Hello everyone, this is Ashley from Ashley's Creations, and I do have a paper tray ink haul for you, but I am going to do this really short video first before I do the paper tray ink haul, and then I'll do the paper tray ink haul in a different video. But I just wanted to update you guys on where I've been, because I posted a bunch of videos and then I was gone again, and there's been a couple of things that have happened. First, I had a wedding in Pennsylvania over Mother's Day weekend, so I was gone for that. Like after that whole crafting time, I took like a week off, and then then a couple other things came up for school and whatnot, and then I had the wedding in Pennsylvania, so we were gone for that weekend. And then that Tuesday, my sister and I went out to a place about 3 hours from where I live. It's up north in Michigan, called Canadian Lakes, where my grandma and my grandpa live. Because my grandma was moved into hospice care, basically on Mother's Day. So she's been in the hospital since like April 30th, I think. She had lung cancer last year. She got diagnosed last year, I think on Mother's Day, or somewhere around Mother's Day, and they removed maybe half her lung or her whole lung. I don't remember which, honestly. And so we thought she was okay, but she's been having a lot of pain, and she's had pain for a couple years, and she was going to a pain doctor to get shots, and didn't really know what was wrong. And then about a month ago, actually when I was at that craft show with my friend Betsy where I made all those videos for, my mom came with me, and she was on the phone most of the time. My mom usually comes with me because she's there to support me and stuff, and if I need to go to the bathroom or whatever, she's there to help out. But she was on the phone a lot of the time because my grandma was not feeling too well lately, and we found out that her cancer was back, and that the cancer had actually spread. It started again in her lungs, and then it spread to her brain and her neck, basically, and her legs, aside from the lungs. So she was pretty much just full of the cancer, and she was just having a ton of pain. She actually overdosed on her pain pills, I don't know, like a month and a half ago. She was okay after that because she ended up, throwing it all up, and so she was fine. But she was just trying to get rid of all the pain because she's been in a lot of pain lately. So anyway, back to the other part. She was put into the hospital at the end of April, and then on or around Mother's Day, I don't know for sure, she was moved into hospice care. And when my mom had found out that the cancer was back, they told us that Grandma would have about 6 to 8 months to live, and that she could get radiation, and that would prolong it a little bit longer, not too much longer, but so she decided to go with the radiation only because, everybody else wanted her to. She didn't actually want to get it. And so she did it a couple times, but the cancer treatment center wasn't in the same spot that she was, and so they'd have to get her dressed and put her on the stretcher and wheel her out, put her in the ambulance, and take her over to the other part of the hospital. And it caused more pain for her than it was helping. And we actually found out that the radiation was frying her nerves too, not just the cancer. So actually it was doing more harm than it was good. So they decided to stop that. She told them she didn't want to do it anymore. And so that Tuesday after Mother's Day, my sister and I decided to go out and visit her. Because, we were told that she was doing really bad. She probably wasn't going to make it much longer. And so my sister and I went out. We wanted to go see her, before anything happened, because she was being moved into hospice, and so we knew it was getting bad. And so we went out there Tuesday night, and we spent the night at my grandma and grandpa's house. And then we went over to the hospital on Wednesday to see her, and she was actually responsive on Wednesday, and she was in and out of it, and she was talking to us, and my aunt flew in from Arizona and surprised her, and She was crying, 'cause she got to see her, and she was telling us all that she loved us. And then we went home for the day, and then we went back on Thursday, and she wasn't responsive at all. She was in so much pain that they just pretty much upped her pain medication so that she would just be comfortable. So she was just basically kind of like in a coma, but not. So my sister and I stayed there for a couple more days. She wasn't responsive at all, so she didn't really know we were there or anything, so that was really hard. But then Andy and I actually had to leave on Friday to go down to Pennsylvania for his grandma's memorial because his grandma died back on his birthday in April. So we were down in Pennsylvania on Saturday and Sunday for his grandma's memorial, and I called my mom Sunday morning just to check in and see how things were, and she told me that grandma's vitals had kind of started to go down and that she was getting cold, and because she had been laying there for about 4 days, 3 days, so since Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. And an hour later, my mom called me and she told me that grandma had passed on, and so she wasn't in any more pain or anything. My grandma had a son who was a stillborn, and so, now grandma can go and be with her son that she never got to meet and be with her mom and dad, and so, that happened. So then, the next week I just kind of was just moping around the house, I didn't really want to do much or anything. But I did order from the Paper Che ink release, so that is why I do have stuff to share with you. But yeah, so Grandma passed away on May 17th, and I'm pretty lucky to say that I'm 28, and she was my first grandparent to pass away. So I'm 28, and I still have 3 of my grandparents, which I know not a lot of people can say. So I feel very lucky in that aspect, and I also, I feel happy that Grandma's no longer suffering because she's been in pain for a long time. But I just wanted to update you guys with that, and that's where I've been, and that's why I haven't posted anything, and I have a Paper Che ink haul from April that I haven't posted yet either because I just haven't felt like being in here or doing much. So but I am making some shower invites for my aunt, so I do have to get back in my room, and I did just purchase something else that I'm going to share with you guys in another video. So yeah, so I'm gonna get back in my room, try and organize it all up and clean it. Hi, Annie. So I can finally take a tour of my room for you guys, so you can see that. So anyway, that's where I've been. Just wanted to update you guys. And I will go ahead and film those other videos, but I'm feeling, it's been a little over a week now, and I'm feeling better. It's, I still think about her. I saw, some Relay for Life cancer signs the other day, and that kind of hit hard. But, you gotta move on, so, I just know that she's watching over me, and she's looking down at me, and making sure I'm okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll film that other video for you guys, and thank you for listening and just being there and supporting me, and I will catch you guys again soon. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Bye.